President Trump's most fatal error so far, in my humble opinion, was that similar to Hitler annexing Poland in 1939, out of nowhere, President Trump came out with the idea of annexing Canada as the 51st state. Pure expansionism. He has even stated that his strategy to achieve this is to weaken Canada through tariffs. He is stabbing Canada in the back, one of America's closest allies and friend. Now he tries to justify this through an abject lie that Canada has been taking advantage of the United States, ripping Americans off through trade, and that trade deficits are a subsidy, which they're not. His goal is to have Americans hate Canadians and Canadians hate Americans. Canadians won't bite. All trade imbalances between any two countries in the world result in deficits or surpluses, depending on which side of the border you're looking at it. Never in history has a deficit been considered a subsidy or stealing from the other country, as long as the products are paid for. Like, why doesn't President Trump consider any of the other trade deficits that other countries have with the United States as subsidies? All trade between Canada and the States was entered into freely and willingly, without any coercion. His accusation that Canada is ripping off the United States is a crystal clear, pure, fabricated lie. But this will backfire in America. Why? Canada's super strength as a sovereign nation is how it has been able to make friends with other sovereign nations all around the world. Canada is a peaceful nation that will come to their aid when called upon, often acting in peacekeeping missions, and for global trade and for mutual sovereign respect. When President Trump stabbed Canada in the back, he stabbed every one of those nations in the back as well, and they felt it. America, the nation that could always be called upon to protect the weak, immediately became a tyrant whose aim is to weaken and prey upon any nation in the world whose resources it wishes to steal, wishes to exploit. I'm sorry to inform you, America, MAGA included, all of you who are good people, that you are now hated all around the world, and it may take decades to regain that trust. This is what President Trump has done to you. It's not that they're just boycotting Tesla, but now they will be boycotting other American products as well. You, America, want and need to expand your production, but without any buyers, what's the point? You see, Donald Trump's shtick is to fabricate lies to make his target audience, mostly MAGA, feel that they've been set upon, exploited, oppressed, for the purpose of creating hatred. But these are pure fabricated lies, like immigrants eating cats and dogs, and Democrats eating babies, and abortion of babies taking place after they've been born, or teachers medically converting their students into being transgender. The list is endless. You could add many more examples yourself. All for the purpose of creating suspicion and hate, all fabricated lies. America needs to pull together to deal with their debt crisis. But President Trump is splintering not only the country, the people, and the economy, and government agencies, including the judiciary. It lays bare the utter contempt he has for his MAGA followers, who follow him blindly, an absolute betrayal of the trust that they have placed in him. Donald, you are a vile excuse of a man. Hate drips from your lips every time you open your mouth. And when we see you purse your upper lip in hate and gaze down with deathful scorn, we peer into your heart and find the heart of darkness, a cold and empty soul.